Hello everyone and welcome back to Stationeers. Okay then, before we do anything else, we have to fix a very big problem. And that is these two transformers. If we take a look at the power on both sides, we will discover a very major bug. Let me just quickly switch over to the network analyzer. So, on this side we have 400, 500 watts, but on this side we have 1000. Basically, if we put these transformers in parallel like this, they will double the outgoing power compared to the incoming power. So 1 kilowatts, nice, 2 kilowatts on this side. So yeah, we need to fix this right now because I would like to sleep at night. Basically, I don't feel comfortable with this. It's an exploit, I don't want to exploit it, so let's just fix it real quick. Thankfully, it is a super easy fix, and it is fixed. Now, if you take a look, on this side we have 1.5 kilowatts and 1.5 kilowatts. Okay, so now it is fixed. Good. Yeah, I wasn't feeling comfortable with this, but now it's okay. Well, you know, the only reason I built these transformers in the first place was to protect the generator side cables, and this will still do that. In fact, it will do it twice as effectively, but it's fine. So anyways, this will obviously cut down on the actual power generation that we have experienced until now, but hopefully it's going to be okay. If not, then I suppose we can just build a couple of extra wind turbines and that will fix it. Anyways, next up, I think we might as well take care of the greenhouse. Now, for that, we need to print out, I believe, 21 planters. I have counted this, so let's go for it. This one, 28. I will get started on printing these, so hydroponics trays. Start printing them, and while they are printing, I will reorganize this place a little bit. For example, this one will need to move up because this pump will have to go here and this one is in the way. So you will need to go this way and you will be all the way up here from now on, including the chip there, and obviously need to rewire it. Yeah, that will do. I will leave this one here because we will need this one for the pump eventually. And don't forget, we still need to have the greenhouse sensor. Yeah, there we go. On. That will do it. So, as I said, we need 21 of these. Let me see how many is that? That's 10. Okay, we need a bit more. So this is going to be 15. Right, quickly. So as I've said, this one will need to move to the wall. So you come with us and you will be, I suppose, here from now on. Can I? There we go. Yeah, here should do it. Right. Okay, so stop. Let's take a look. This is now 20. And I said 21, right? Okay, I will leave this 20 here and we will check how many we need exactly later. Anyways, for now, the suit is okay, so we can strip down there. And we might as well drink because now that I've increased the volume of the game in the editing, I don't want you to listen to the heavy breathing all that much. So, right. You will need to come up. And also, this is a perfect excuse for us to move these. This one should be in a okay placement, but this one, if you move it here, then this one will be able to cover this corner. And that's going to be good for us. So yeah, let's take care of it now. You there, and you come with us, and you will be here from now on. Then we will have the other one here and one more here. So we need at least 2 more grow lights. Might as well check what we need for that. I believe copper and gold, but What else? Grow light, steel and electrum. Okay, easy enough. Okay, so 2 more of these, please. Let's hope I don't forget and don't overprint. And let me see. Next, pick up these very, very carefully. We don't want to break open the frames, obviously. There. Very, very carefully. Good. Okay, so that's one more. That's it. And yeah, I think that's okay. Now, there's one more thing I want to do in this episode, and that is going to be to pick up all these inside solar panels, and I want to move all the printers next to the windows. I think it has been a long time coming. Yeah, I don't mind losing this amount of power generation. If we are running low on power, we're just going to build more wind turbines, as I have said. It's fine. Anyways, you and you come with us. You will be there, and you will be there. And that should do it. Okay, let me quickly wire them up. So far, so good. Alright. Let me see. So for this one, we definitely need to have these at least. There. Then we'll need to have... I mean, I suppose we don't really need to have these all the way up there. They could be down here next to these as well. The only really important thing is that we want to have the potatoes right in the front. After that, it should be okay if we have these down here as well, on the same level as level 2 basically. But oh well, it's okay. Good, and we need, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was kind of hoping that we can do it with the existing. Although, you know what? Since we will need to move everything here, we will also need to move these. So might as well take care of it now. Maybe we can reclaim enough piping with this. So all these, yeah, the heat exchanger is much better at equalizing the temperature of the water, so these radiators are completely useless now. Next up, wrench very, very carefully. Don't want to break open the frames. And I think we will branch off on this pipe instead of over there. This will allow us to reclaim at least a couple of extra pipes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one can be a triple one, although as we have established, the triple ones don't really save on any piping, but it will look better. There. And here we obviously can have a 10. Very good. And nice. Okay, we managed to save on a single pipe. Good. So we should be back to normal. Right? Yeah, I think so. Alrighty then. So you can go on the shelves. Ooh, we are getting a little bit full now. And we can start placing down all these. And theoretically, we should be only missing a single one. Yep, only a single one missing. Let's take care of it now. So one more of these. And then the greenhouse expansion is complete. Now, I think 4 potatoes will be enough to sustain us, but just to be on the safe side, I will have 5 potatoes in the front, and these will be replaced with ferns, I think. I think that's going to make sense, because we are running low on oxygen, but food-wise, 5 will be plenty enough, I think. So anyways, that will do, and before we turn it on, only a single percent now. About that single percent. And this one is now 5,300 liters. So we can put in about 12 more liters at 1% on this pump. And yeah, that will leave us enough for drinking, I think. Right, so it is set to 1%. There we go. And just to make sure. Okay, we have 14 liters. We have plenty of drinking water. And yeah, 53.8. Good. Okay, so let me go ahead and replant all this. I suppose, yeah. Let's just pick up the seeds and harvest all these here, and this side will be replanted with ferns. This is the only potatoes we will have in the front, in the middle, and that's it. Basically, I noticed that by the time we were harvesting this one was already fully grown. In fact, this one was already fully grown, so 5 should be plenty enough for us to eat. And yeah, we will need to replant these 2 seeds. And you know what, might as well cook now. So there, and the rest can go on the shelf. Okay, then let me go around, and I think I will pick up every single fern and we will replant them. Yeah. Also, ooh, this one only gives us a single fern. Interesting. Genetic drift. Oh, by the way, just to be extra sure, I will turn this guy off now, and let's turn all these on, and let's make sure that we can actually reach. So this corner is obviously fine. Yeah, these are fine. This corner is okay, we get sunlight, and this one was problematic before, or was it this one? Might have been this one. But either way, both of them are fine now. So this is fine and this is fine. Good, good. Yeah. So we don't have any gaps in the coverage as far as I can tell. This one is okay. Good. This one's fine, and yeah, we have full coverage of grow lights in the greenhouse. Very nice. Ooh, and we managed to fully plant the greenhouse already. Yeah, and we had the same exact number that we needed. Very good. Okay, you can turn on now and turn off the lights. Good. Okay then, so we have not doubled our oxygen production, but increased it almost double. That's good enough for me. And speaking of the oxygen, let's take a look. Atmo analyzer 98. I was kind of hoping for over 100, but it's fine. It will be done eventually, especially if you are not generating water. Now, next up, as I said, I would like to basically pick up all these solar panels and put the printers in their place. Now, for that one to work, we need to move this one and this one outside. Right, before we pick these up, might as well do it. So, let me see, you come with us, and you come with us. Anything else? I think this is the only 2 things we need. Alright, we also need an APC. Technically not strictly needed, but you know what, might as well ensure that no matter what, the solar tracking will always have power. I might as well make some room in the inventory, so you can go there. Wall kit is, yeah, that one. Stack. Good. So, for this one we need solder and iron. Solder is that one. And the iron in here. How many? Oh, 74. We definitely need to go out and dig up some more. So one of these and also one more battery. A large one should last us through the night all the time. Good, but only one, that's fine. So I think I will put this guy here. The chip can go here and the daylight sensor can go over there. It's fine. Yeah, that should do it. So there, suit up, and I think we can go outside.
Power low.
And power low. Need to switch out the suit battery. 3, and there we go. Also, I forgot to cycle. Oh, right. Also, I have been reminded that maybe we should put a data disk in here and just have this one off, because I only really use the buttons on the doors, and having one data disk in the door would ensure that no matter where we are, we'd always have one accessible, and that would be kind of nice. Anyways, this one can go here and needs to be oriented this way, the same as it was before. Then the housing there, the chip can go in, wire things up, but sever connection here. This is where the APC will go. And then that and that. And don't forget to reattach the daylight sensor on this guy. I believe it was D0, right? Well, that would make sense. So there, turn on. And now we just need the APC exactly facing this way. Open, battery goes in, and I will close this one because I don't want to disturb the solar panels. They will always have power. If we really have to pick up the battery, I suppose we can just open it in emergency, but I don't think we will need it. Anyways, tracking appears to be fine, so yeah, everything is back to normal. We can go in and pick up all these regular solar panels. By the way, the suit, yeah, might as well just vent out the waste gases as soon as the door opens. There, drop, no, not the jetpack, the suit and the helmet. Sorry, you go in the airlock. Okay, then I think we can eat to stop the heavy breathing. Might as well drink as well, and then we will pick up all these guys. Also, I don't really know what to do with all those bottles. Nobody seemed to want to buy them, and we still don't have recycling. I am tempted to just throw them into the lava. What? Let me see. Water bottle. These guys. To print them, we need 2 iron and 4 silicon. So if we recycle them, we should get at least a couple units of these back. So yeah, I will not waste them. I think... where can I put them? Maybe I will put them into the atmospherics room. Okay then, so let's pick up these guys. There, and crowbar. Now be careful, we don't want to break open these windows, so let's try to do it from this side, so there's a less danger. There, and there. Good. The glass can go with the rest. And then pick up these guys. So now we have plenty of room, and as I said, I would like to move all these printers right here. They will be a little bit more cramped, but I think that is a small price to pay for a little bit more organization in the base. Now for this one we also need to move this cable. Right, should be relatively easy. Okay, yeah, I know some people don't like it, but please excuse me while I do this. Just for 2 cables, that's it. I hope it was understandable. So we need to move this cable now. There. you connect up there, and this cable will be here from now on. Okay, then also merge the cables and you go there. Right, so this one has power, yes, and this one is fine. Okay, then let's go ahead and maybe move all these. Do we need to empty them out? I think they will pop out all the resources, but you know what? Let's just be safe. And now we can pick these guys up. So hand drill, right? Yes. Right, let's start with the tool printer, and I think it will be here, the first one. And there we go. That's one. Then the auto lathe. You can be right here, and as I said, they will be a bit more closer together, but I think it's going to be okay. Basically, whatever we print will very likely end up in the input hopper of the neighboring one, but you know what, it's fine. Then let's move the electric printer and then the pipe bender there, and now we just need to put them together again. And if they are finished, now we just need to wire them up and it's good to go. But speaking of wiring, I was thinking that maybe it's time to start separating out the different functions in the base. For example, I think it would make sense to have a separate transformer for the greenhouse, then a separate transformer for the printers and stuff like that for the atmospherics, because yeah, as you can see, the discharging is still nowhere near the 5 kilowatts, but I would feel better if we were, you know, not leaving it up to chance. But first, we need to wire all this up, and if we are going to separate this out, I suppose we can route this one this way, hook up there, have an APC here and go back that way. Yeah, I think that will actually work better. Okay then, so yeah, we need one more cable and an APC. Yeah, I like to have an APC on these printers because, yeah, it's better to have a secondary power, so if we have a long printing going on, it's going to be better if we have some backup power. So yeah, let me see, we need to pick up some more cables. We can reclaim one here, and a couple of them here, and that will give us enough. Right, so there and there. So in the Atmo electro printer, can you please give me another area power controller, iron, copper, solder. So iron, copper. Iron is running real low. Maybe we can survive this episode, but the next episode we'll definitely need to go out and mine. So one of these and a large battery. By the way, what do we need for this one? The large battery kit. Stellite. And that's about it. Stellite. It's not too hard. Anyways, gold and steel. Gold and steel. So one more of these. After you are done, we'll place down the APC and all these will be on a separate network now. That's going to be very good for us. So you can turn off. As I said, I've left the APC maybe here or maybe tucked away in the back. Let me see, what would be better for us? This way or more like this? I think here. Yeah. Okay, then that means that we need cable cutter U. No. This one is fine. What we need is... I suppose we can go straight, doesn't matter. It will use the same amount of cabling. And yeah, I will pick up this computer now. It is basically useless now that we have the laptop. So there. And don't forget, we also need to open it and put in the battery. And there we go. So, we have a lot more room in the base now. Not too bad. So we have the new greenhouse. We have fixed that little power issue or exploit. It should be fine now. And we have moved all these. Basically, eventually, at some day, I would like to have the monitoring consoles for this base down here. Although, you know, the new base is not too far, so we might get to that one first before we can set up the monitoring station for this base. Well, anyways, speaking of the new base, we have been neglecting it for a while now, and I would like to maybe do a bit more. So, tell you what, you please print out a bunch of wall kits. I will have to finish up the top side windows. So we need all the steel. There you are. Okay, you come with us. And can we merge it now? Almost 10 grams, but this will be more than enough printing for us to be able to merge those ingots. So I would like to have maybe 2 stacks, basically 60 of these windows. Hopefully that's going to be enough. If not, then we will overprint or underprint. Either one is fine. Right, after this we need a lot of plastic and a lot of glass. Also we have 3 wall kits right here, also you can merge with that one. Flat walls, I will very likely use these to wall up the elevator. Then we have the plastic and the glass. Right. Right. Okay then. So as I said, I would like to have 2 stacks of these. Hopefully that's going to be enough. If not, then we'll print a bit more. And if it's too much, then we will stash them away. Anyways, let's just cook this potato now. And what do we need for transformer while we are printing all this? So you, don't open, turn on. You, a transformer. Iron, gold, copper. Okay then. Gold, copper, iron, all these can go fine. Please give me 1 more of these, or rather copper as well. There. So 1 or more of these, and I will separate out the greenhouse circuit. Just one. Don't overprint, please. Thank you. So, let me see. That appears to be curving into the greenhouse. Yeah, I think that is just a corner piece. So yeah, I think if we put the transformer here, we should be able to separate out everything. Yeah, something like this. Right. Let's just go to the 5 kilowatts as usual, although 5 kilowatts minus 1 step down. There. Turn on. And we can pick up all of these. Also, don't overprint. Let's check. So we have 1 stack and 11 more. Right, so the greenhouse is now on a separate network. Very good. So, this is the smaller stack, yes. 12 more. And by the way, steel-wise, yeah, this is not going to be cheap, but this base was never meant to be cheap. Also, I was thinking that maybe it's time to start giving the base a bit of extra color. I have been testing this, and I think a dark blue on the windows and a bright orange on the corners will look kind of nice. Basically, they are on the opposite side of the color wheel, and they are technically complementary colors, so I think they will look kind of nice. Anyways, that is 26. 4 more, please. Wait. Oh, okay, we have 3 in the inventory, 29 and 30, and that's it. Okay. Good thing I noticed. There. So we have the 2 stacks of wall kits. Next up, the plastic. So give me plenty of plastic sheets, and for that one we need silicon. Now, plastic sheets, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I am not sure about the glass, because glass requires 2 grams of silicon, and we will need a lot of windows. Also, yeah, I have been told that people would like to have the greenhouse, 2 tiles high. The problem is that the greenhouse is on the top of the base, and up all the way up there, the jetpack does not work. And well, I don't want to build the ceiling of the greenhouse by, jumping, placing it, and then jumping and placing it, and jumping and placing it, and then once again going through this whole thing again and filling the plastic and then filling the glass. That's going to be way too much. I think I will settle for a 1 tile high greenhouse. It will not look as nice, but it will save my sanity basically. Anyways, we need 60 plastic and then 60 pieces of glass. That's a lot. Okay, so that are the plastic sheets taken care of. Next up, the glass sheets. So glass sheets, and I think we will have enough silicon for this, but that's a lot. Yeah, 120, we are going to be okay, but still. Also, put in the data disk right here, so no matter which side of the airlock we are on, this one will always be accessible. Also, I suppose we can put this one into the new base's airlock. So printing 2 of them out was not completely a bad accident. Anyways, let's pick up all this.
Storm incoming.
Ooh, storm incoming. Very nice. That will put the wind turbines into overdrive. And it seems we are doing on the power-wise, we are doing relatively okay. Obviously, we are still making the most power at daytime. But you know what? Once we are done with the peak summer, we should be okay. Basically, as soon as the black hole crests over that mountain, we will be just fine. Anyways, now we just need 3 more, 2, and 1. That's it. So we have all the glass, all the plastic, all the wall kits. I think we are good to go. But maybe not in the middle of the day. But maybe before the storm gets here. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? If we have both of the waste tanks on us, we should be okay. So let's take a look. Also, might as well switch out the oxygen. And speaking of the oxygen, we have... Ooh, nice. 107. So we are definitely building up the oxygen. The question is, can we maintain it with all the water generator turned on? I guess we'll find out eventually. For now, let's go. We have about 11 minutes. Yeah, let's go for it. So oxygen, waste tank, good to go. Let's go for it. Well, it appears we have 2 extra pieces of windows. I suppose we will find a place for them eventually, but that's fine. Right, let's put in the plastic sheets next. Not too bad. Right, so how many we need exactly? Right, also I didn't forget about the elevator roof, but worry about that in a little bit. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what, not a lot. But don't forget, we also have some of the windows on some of the levels not completely filled up. So might as well check. These ones are fine. You know what? Doesn't matter. Let's just print out a bunch more and that should be enough. We are so close to sealing the base now. Cannot wait. But we have a storm approaching, so we need to go home. Okay, we have... Oh, okay, never mind. We have plenty of time. I suppose we can take a look at the traders next. Before the storm gets here, might as well bring someone down. Starlight Suppers. That sounds like a cooked food trader, and as it happens, we are facing the right way already. So interrogate real quick and bring them down. I don't think we can buy anything from them, but maybe we can sell something. Let's take a look. Also, I didn't put in the data disk, but that's fine. Eventually I will remember. So, what are you selling and what are you buying? Because we have a single credit to our name and that's not a lot. So yeah, that is a food trader. Nothing I want to buy, not like I can afford it. Ooh, okay, we can sell him some water, and that is going by moles, not liters. Basically 1000 moles, that's way too much. Consumables package, duct tape, filters. We can do this one quite easily. A bunch of empty cans, although 60 credits, 0.60 credits each, that's not a lot. We could also sell some potatoes. I will think about this. Right. Also, let's just check. So sell the consumables package. I will take a screenshot of this. There. You can close now. And we will turn this guy off. And we go inside. So, don't forget to vent out the waste gases once this door opens. That will do. And then this one.
Waste tank caution.
Good, and now we can switch out the oxygen. And there, and there. Good. Right. We did make good progress, I suppose. We still have about 10 minutes. Unfortunately, we will have to be inside for the storm. We cannot go, although I suppose we can go to the base, but I don't want to get lost in the storm, so I will not go to the base, but we might as well print out the painting stuff. So, as I said, I would like to have a blue spray can for the windows. Let me see. Where is the iron? Right here. Yeah, we definitely go out and mine. Anyways, give me a blue one. And then, can I find the orange? Yeah, there we go. There's the orange. Just the one. And, well, if we are just going to paint with these by themselves, they will run out before we are finished. But if we use the spray gun, steel invar silicon, this will allow us to paint a lot more before we run out. So let me say invar, what was that? Steel and silicon. Right. Silicon is a lot better than I anticipated, but could be better. Anyways, give me one of these. I do believe this one doesn't require a battery, right? Let me see. So you... Yeah, it just only requires a spray can. There we go. Okay, I will not use it now, obviously. Now, give me back the silicon. And the storm is here. So let me see, you go in here. And yeah, just print out a bunch more windows. Or glass. So anyways, yeah, we are limiting the incoming power by to 50. So we have potential of 50 in this one, right? Yeah, potential is 50 kilowatts. I suppose I can set this one all the way up to 50 now. And this one has a potential of 120, but the whatchamacallit, the transformer will protect it, because this is basically acting as a consumer for the generator side. So we'll never ever request more than 50 kilowatts, and that will basically prevent these cables from burning out. Anyways, this should be enough windows for the rest of the base. And yeah, 32 will do. Next up, the plastic sheets. I suppose, I don't know, 20 should do it. After that, we will have a sealed base. Nice. And you know what? I think thanks to the timelapse that I will inevitably put when I was placing down the walls and the windows, I think we might as well wait for the storm to go away, and then we'll go and finish up the base. And then it will be sealed. Okay, so the silicon is now only 66 left. Okay, so iron and silicon, you know what? Let's just consolidate everything into a single printer and take stock. So this one is empty, good. This one is empty, you can turn off now. Anything else? I think those are all the ingots. Right. So, what do we have? We will need iron. Maybe a bit of copper and gold, but we are okay on those for now. And yeah, silicon basically. Okay, iron and silicon. You can turn off, and might as well make note of it. Let me see. labeler, so you are okay now. So we need confirm, and then this one is okay. So you can go away, and I suppose I will leave this here, but I don't think I will bother with this one too much. Yeah. Right. So we should have everything we need to seal the base now. I think that's going to be a pretty big step forward. By the way, what is the base atmosphere these days? Yeah, it's doing alright. 20% oxygen, 100 kilopascals, no pollutants, so that's fine. And the oxygen is 112, not bad. And I do believe we had one refill, so it's even better than the 112. Right, can we please be done with this storm? I want to get back to the base. I suppose I can work on the wiring a little bit. Ooh, and speaking of the wiring, I think we can separate out the furnace. Basically, all we need to do is put one transformer here or on the floor out there, and that will allow us to separate out the furnace as well. Anyways, let's just deal with the inside cabling for now. Right, we might also want to move the oxygen filtering, although, I mean, I suppose we can consider the oxygen filtering part of the greenhouse because both of them are technically dealing with oxygen generation. Right. Are we about done with this storm? Well, you know what? I think we can sell... I will make one more harvest. The health of these potatoes is 5%, so yeah, we can definitely sell them. Okay, so we can, if we harvest 2 of these potatoes, we can quickly replant these seeds, right? Let me say, pick up these seeds. Okay, I think I will leave 2 potatoes for us to eat and I will sell the rest now. Okay, so we have still 2 potato seeds. Yeah, unfortunately, we had these seeded already, so we had to replant them. Oh well, so anyways, as I said, I will leave 2 potatoes for us, maybe just to be on the safe side, I will leave 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3, and I will sell the rest. Okay, now we have 31 credits. Not too bad. Also, is the storm lighter than it was? Oh, there we go, that's why. It is now daytime, we have everything we need, the suit is fine, yeah, we can go. Okay, you turn off, and we are off to the new base. Yeah, before we go inside, let's put the data disk into the airlock. There. As far as I can tell, the roofing is finished and the walls are finished. I did find a couple of extra windows downstairs that needed to be filled in, but I think this place is now good to go, apart from that one and the window on the first level, but other than that, this place is now good to go. Right, first, let's plug this ceiling piece, and what can we use for it? Should we just go for a window? Yeah, let's just go for a window. There, and there, and a piece of glass, there. Okay, now, let's just go down to level 5, basically the first level in the base. I will not fill the window that we are using for going in and out. I will leave this one open because, as you can see, the base atmosphere right now is 1000 degrees. I will plug this hole at night, when the temperatures are a bit more agreeable. After that, I mean, maybe we can seal it and vacuum it out and then pump in good gases. I suppose that one would work as well. Oh, right. How are we on the waste tank? No, not good enough. We need to go inside. I was thinking that maybe we can do a bit of painting, but no. We will do that in the next episode. Okay, let me quickly take care of the suit. Also, yeah, I know I could build a suit storage, but in this base, I don't think so. Maybe in the next base. Next base would make sense, but here, I don't know. Anyways, let's switch out the O2 and there. Right, I think we can say goodbye now. So let me see, what did we accomplish in this episode? We have accomplished the moving of the printers, so we have plenty more room in the middle of the base. We did get started on the rewiring. We managed to fill up the greenhouse again. We have fixed that little power bug, and now we are no longer exploiting it. It makes me feel better. And yeah, that's about it. And also, obviously, we made quite alright progress on the base. So, anyways, I think all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.